The white noise died off, and I was forced to look at myself in the mirror and ask, what truly makes me happy? That was how I felt as I left school and stepped into my career in 2024. I loved creating, but inside I craved something deeper. Beyond making things pretty, I felt this inner calling to understand, connect, and help others, drawing me into SDSI. Hello, I'm Veronica, a designer, yogist, volunteer teacher, aerial dancer, runner, and overall fearless Veronica of all trades. I grew up in the tiny island of Singapore, away from my home country for more than half my life in my most formative years. We moved around a lot, and with the constant change, I quickly learned how to be adaptable and open-minded to new perspectives my friends from other cultures had. In time, Singapore began to feel like home. Despite being taught to go with the flow, nothing could have prepared me for migrating back to the Philippines 16 years later, leaving behind everything I'd ever known right at the peak of a global pandemic. In that uncertainty, I discovered something invaluable: my ability to adapt, listen, and rebuild. Despite the extended lockdown, I immersed myself in new communities and found ways to create a sense of belonging. My roots grew even deeper in school. Right before I graduated in my degree for multimedia arts, I thought I could do it all. Being a project manager while working full-time, interning for an NGO I deeply cared about, acting in theater, being the vice president for a school org, performing in aerial dance, all while finishing my final year in school. I was convinced I had everything under control until I didn't. I quickly realized how leadership was striking the balance of guiding a shared vision, knowing when to lean on others, when to trust, and when to step back to let other people's strengths shine. This realization deepened through my work with the NGOs. I saw firsthand how well-intentioned policies and global partnerships sometimes failed because they weren't built with the communities they aim to serve. SDSI offers me this missing link: to connect research, design, and policy to design solutions that don't just work on paper, but function and change the lives of those who need them the most in small and grand ways. As a kid, I dreamed of making the world a kinder place, and now I see the opportunity to merge this compassion with service design, creating solutions that truly listen, adapt, and empower communities from within.